Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and we'll ask Spirit for guidance, ideas, and forecast how each sign will fare on the Lover's Holiday. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your special Valentine's Day weekend energies. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit's saying for you in the romantic realm. We have the King of Swords, we have Strength, and we have the Ace of Cups. So how lucky for you, Taurus, that on the Valentine's Day reading or during this reading that you get the Supreme Emotion card. You have the Ace of Cups. So let's go ahead and look at that. The Ace of Cups is representing pure love and new emotional experiences. So I feel like this is saying that you are going to have the opportunity to breathe some new life into the love that you already share, or that you're actually going to be encountering some new opportunity for love. Since this is the Valentine's Day show, we would assume this is a new or restoring a love relationship, like a lover or a partner. But if you aren't in a relationship, this would definitely be the opportunity for someone new. Or like we do with some holidays, this is where your friends, your dear friends and yourself, the ones that don't have partners, are going to get together. So that's a guarantee right there, Taurus, that you're going to be very enamored with the whole sense of love. So you're going to be very happy with your emotional realm for Valentine's Day week and weekend. So then with the King of Swords, he is talking about being able to understand a complex situation. So again, this is probably talking about your Ace of Cups, saying that you are going to be more understanding of your partner, more understanding of what's expected of you, and love itself. So things won't seem so difficult. You're going to be on the same wavelength with your partner or with your loved one. So that's a really good thing, that you're going to be able to have a really cool weekend. You're going to be getting along. You're going to be understanding what's required of you. You're going to be able to communicate what you want from them. So very nice. It's going to be very even keel for you. Not a whole lot of tumultuous stuff going on, not a lot of misunderstanding. Actually, there shouldn't be any misunderstanding with that King of Swords. And then we have Strength. And we know with Strength, it's talking about being able to exude your power without being forceful. Physically forceful. So in this case, I believe your strength is going to be for yourself and your partner, being able to really be there for them. So with the King of Swords saying that you're going to be more understanding and really get what it is that needs to be done by both sides, then that Strength is also saying that you are going to be there for them. You are definitely going to be there for them, be their rock, be who they need to depend on, and just really feel very committed in the relationship. So Taurus, that obstinate nature, that being very practical and very constant, that's going to come in handy for you this weekend, and your lover or your partner is going to appreciate that. And that is what I'm seeing for you. Hi Virgo, and welcome to your special Valentine's Day edition of the Weekend Energies. So we are starting out with an emotional card. We're starting out with your Seven of Cups. We have the Fool, and we have the Sun. So really looking good for you, Virgo, for Valentine's weekend. Starting out with your emotional card, your Seven of Cups, saying that wishful thinking is going to be kind of your mantra. You're going to be very capable of integrating heart, intuition, and mind, and making the best possible choices. Now, this is for yourself and for your partner, because we're looking at this from a romantic point of view. So that being said, let's look at the Fool, because the Fool's inviting you to be optimistic, open-minded when it comes to something new, trying new things enthusiastically. So the Fool and your emotional card, your Seven of Cups, are both saying that this is a great time to experiment, a great time to be open to new things, possibly something that your partner has been wanting you to try for a long time. Maybe for Valentine's Day, that would be a great idea, a great gift to them. Okay, you know how you've wanted us to do this. Let's try it. Let's go for it. The Fool is saying, yes, not only should you be open to it, you should definitely give it a try. That sense of wonder and that leap of faith that the Fool is talking about, definitely something that you can put into play for yourself and your partner this weekend. And then we have the Sun. Now the Sun speaks of nothing but happiness and success and the security that comes from that really strong sense of abundance and really feeling like everything is going just fine. Everything is really good for you. So that's saying that this weekend, you and your partner are really going to have a great time trying this something new, and really everything is going to work out well for you. So a very happy and positive and exciting Valentine's Day weekend for you, Virgo. Good luck. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to the special Valentine's edition of your weekend energies. We are starting with the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, and Temperance. So lots of action going on for you this weekend. So we're starting with that Queen of Wands, and with the Queen we're talking about a sense of accomplishment and optimism. So this is a good time for you to really feel for someone else, to really get an idea of what would give you inspiration, but inspiration from someone else. So possibly you're involving your partner in something that you hadn't in the past, and now they're your muse. So that's really an awesome idea, that your partner or your lover is going to be a muse for you, something that you've been wanting to do or try. Then we have the Six of Wands, and with the Six of Wands we're talking about strong self-confidence and being able to really be successful at something. So in that case, you might want to do something a little bit different. I'm feeling like this might be a good time to try something like creating a cocktail for the two of you, like a couple's cocktail. Your creativity is flowing and success is there. So hopefully you come up with something yummy, and if it's good enough, then you could take it to your local bar. And when you go out for Valentine's weekend, you can say, well, I would like I don't know, a sexy fireman. And then when you ask for it, they'll be, well, what's in that? And you could tell them. And then we have Temperance. And with Temperance, we're just remembering to be very balanced and work together. So since it is Valentine's Day, it's a really good time to realize that your partner is just that, someone who helps you, someone who makes your life better, someone with whom you are sharing your life. Even if you don't live together, this is the opportunity to show them how much they mean to you. And so definitely take advantage of that. Make sure that you do something fun and something that both of you will enjoy. And that's what I'm seeing for you today. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your special edition Valentine's Day Weekend Energies reading. So we're starting out with the Moon. We have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Wands. So it's wonderful that the power card that you have is the Moon. The Moon is talking about being dreamy, trusting your intuition, really being able to have great vision and a sense of mystery. So for Valentine's weekend, we might use this as a setting for staying at home. I'm feeling like a nice bubble bath with some wonderful music, good lighting. Those kind of things are what the Moon is talking about. Using your vision and your divine communication in that kind of way. With your wands, your Eight of Wands, your action card, talking about travel and being able to handle a lot of things at one time. So on that note, maybe instead of just staying home, you might stay at an Airbnb. And in that case, if you're staying at an Airbnb, we know that can even be in your hometown. So you don't have to travel. But with an Airbnb, you got your bathtub, your bubble bath, not too far from home, but not at home. So that's a really great idea too. And that kind of blends in with your Eight of Wands. And then you have your King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is saying that you are feeling very strong in the financial realm, that your economic power is at its peak. So you are in a position where you could actually take a trip. So Cancer, you might think about leaving town, getting away from it all. And I mean, especially if you pick someplace really great, there's all of these places that are set up for Valentine's Day. So that might be something to consider. The King of Pentacles is saying that you should be able to pretty much fund whatever it is you've got on your mind and what you think that your partner might enjoy. And that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend. Hello and welcome to your Valentine's edition of the Weekend Energies. And so Scorpio, let's see. We're starting out with some money. We're starting out with the Six of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords and we have the World. So very nice ending card there and a wonderful power card. So let's start with that one, even though it's the final card. The World is talking about a strong sense of accomplishment and joy. So it could be something material, but I'm feeling like the World for you this weekend, Scorpio, is your love interest. Whoever it is you are directing your emotional realm to, whoever you're inviting into your emotional realm, that person is who you are wrapping this around, who is causing your world to be happy, to be enjoyable. So you are really going to have a good, strong Valentine's experience with your lover. They're going to really want to make you happy, which in turn is going to make you want to make them happy. So very reciprocal, very balanced. And I don't feel like it's material for you, even though you have money in your reading. With the Six of Pentacles, we're talking about, we're talking about being able to give or receive something and being very grateful for the experience. So again, I feel like it's going to be a give and take. So this weekend, you guys are really going to be into what makes you both happy. So I'm thinking that kind of sounds like something along the lines of like a couples massage, where you're both getting the same thing. You're both enjoying that massage, and you're both at the same time having this experience. And I think that's why those are so popular. So maybe something along those lines, Scorpio. Then you have your Four of Swords. Your Four of Swords is recommending some rest and relaxation, some recovery time before a big decision has to be made. So it's also saying that a vacation might be in order. So going out or getting away for like the couple's massage, being open to something different, really something that will make you both relax. So I'm thinking that couple's massage is a great idea. Maybe staying in bed, taking that extra time to just luxuriate in bed instead of jumping up. This might mean if you have children, find somewhere to send them, Scorpio, because if you're planning on staying in bed or getting a couple's massage, you better leave the house for the couple's massage, and you're not going to get to lay in bed if your kids are home. So plan accordingly, Scorpio, and that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your Valentine's Day special edition of your Weekend Energies. We're starting out with the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and we have the Six of Cups. So wonderful that you have an emotional card in your Valentine's Day reading. So let's start out with your Pentacles, though, your money card. With the Knight of Pentacles, we are talking about being feeling secure and stable, because you know you have things rolling, balls are rolling as far as your financial realm go. So good things are coming for you in the way of business or career. And that seems like it would make you be able to relax a little bit more. It means that you probably feel more comfortable with spending a little bit more or doing something a little bit different for Valentine's Day this year. So if that's the case, a really nice dinner. If you haven't been out in a long time, or there's someplace that you just know your partner or your lover loves to go, but you haven't been in a long time, Knight of Pentacles is saying go ahead and do it. Give yourself a break. It'll be something you enjoy too. So a really beautiful dinner. I know it's going to be busy. It's Valentine's Day, but sometimes it's worth that. It could also mean that you might take your partner out to pick out something sexy. Knight of Pentacles is saying you have some good news on the horizon as far as money goes. So perhaps, shopping for lingerie. Doesn't have to be him for her. It could be you for him too. There's lots of sexy stuff out there for guys. So then we have the Six of Cups. And with your emotional card, the Six of Cups, it's talking about being very happy with where you are now because of who you were or what you have done in the past. So that being said, I feel like you're just really going to be in tune with yourself. You're going to be very emotionally available, which will make it very good for you and your partner because of how far you've come from when you were a child, all the things that you've worked through to get you to where you are now, really feeling very stable in your emotional realm, which is going to be very good for your Valentine's Day weekend. And then we have the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords, she's just reminding you that you are very capable of being and standing on your own, being very independent and being able to figure things out for yourself. But that's also a very appealing quality for a partner. She's reminding you to nurture and trust in yourself, and that will give you the power and the energy to be better for your relationship. And that is what I am seeing for you this week in Pisces. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your Valentine's Day edition of your weekend energies. So we're starting out with a beautiful card, the World, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So oddly enough, Aries, your romantic weekend is going to have something to do with money. Now, for most people, they're going to say spending money, not necessarily spending money. But with the King of Pentacles in this reading, it's saying that if you did decide to go a little fancy for Valentine's Day, that would be okay because, of course, the King of Pentacles is talking about economic power and generosity. So being able to do something magnanimous is definitely in the cards for you, Aries. The Five of Pentacles, though, is the one that is the complete opposite. It's saying, I'm kind of worried about money and I feel like I just can't do the things I want to do because I don't have enough. Oddly enough, I would say this is balancing it for you. So, and then with the World there, talking about just ultimate joy and accomplishment, celebration, and material gains. I'm thinking the King and the World are working together there, Aries, and you're going to be able to have a really nice plush Valentine's weekend. So that makes me think of something like a couple's massage, being able to afford to do that for your loved one. Maybe having a night at a B&B, away from home, not in the rigmarole of a hotel or a motel. Something very nice and intimate for you is what I see. And Airbnbs tend to be a little bit more pricey. So definitely something along those lines. Maybe you'll have both. Have the masseuse come in and do you both at your Airbnb. But definitely seeing that you're going to be spending money. And of course, if you spend it on them, it's going to be on you too. So definitely a good weekend for you. And I don't think that you're going to feel like you're unable to do it financially. I think, like I said, the World and the King of Pentacles are both saying that the financial realm is in very good standing for you. So enjoy yourself, Aries. Do something splendid for both of you. Enjoy your Valentine's Day weekend and enjoy each other. That's what I'm seeing for you this weekend, and happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your special edition Valentine's Day weekend energies. So let's get right to it, Leo. We are starting out with the Three of Wands, nice action card. We have the Page of Wands, so another action card, and we have Death. So it looks like a big transformation. Something big is coming for you. This is very exciting because, of course, this reading is all about love and romance and strong emotional relationships. So it's looking like Death is saying that something new is coming for you. Something that is really going to change your romantic realm for the better. Something that you have been needing to do, wanting to do, like a sense of renewal and clearing is happening for you. So really going to get the opportunity to start fresh with something. And I can't help but feel, Leo, like this is something within a relationship that you already have. So your partner or your person that you are going to be spending your Valentine's Day weekend with is someone that you have been around and had for a long time. And Death is saying that something beautiful, a transformation is going to be happening within that relationship. And you have these action cards. So looking at the Three of Wands, with the Three of Wands, it's saying that your initiative is going to pay off and you're going to be able to do a lot of creative problem solving. So maybe you've had a rocky time of it with your partner, Leo. This Valentine's Day is going to be a renewal, right? You are going to really feel like you are just starting over with this person. It's going to be so exciting for you and so wonderful. So you couldn't ask for something better. So maybe it's not going to be hearts and flowers and jewelry. Maybe it's just going to be good talks, romantic walks hand in hand, watching the sunset, taking a bubble bath together. Something really intimate is going to be happening for you, Leo, which is kind of cool because you're usually very extravagant. I'm surprised there aren't pentacles in here and tons of emotion, but your Valentine's Day is going to be down deep and very emotional and wonderful. And then with your Page of Wands, the Page of Wands is saying optimism and enthusiasm, being open to something new again. So you're going to be rekindling something and reinforcing something, Leo. So your Valentine's Day, in my opinion, is going to be exactly what this holiday should be about. Not about hearts and flowers and candy and jewelry, but about love, respect for each other, emotional commitment. You're going to have a very meaningful Valentine's Day, Leo, and good on you and your partner. That's what I'm seeing for you this weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your Valentine's Day edition of the Weekend Energies. We're starting with the High Priestess. She is a lovely emotional card, in my opinion. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So starting out with your one power card, the High Priestess, she is asking you to listen to and trust your intuition and just be open to spiritual development. So I feel like that's a really positive and very strong thing to have going on for you on Valentine's Day. So on that note, you're going to be very much in touch with what you need, and that will help you give your partner what they need. So I feel like this might inspire you to do something like recreate your first date. That is so cute. It's such a cute idea. So I feel like the High Priestess is saying, really be intuitive about what you think your partner would like. So recreating your first date, slow dancing to your song, a song that either you have picked out for the two of you or something that you know it's a song that both of you really enjoy. Just something truly personal and romantic. Then we have your emotional card, the Knight of Cups. Great card to have this weekend because the Knight of Cups is talking about pure flirtation. What makes it fun to be in love or to be in a romantic situation, and just a really strong rush of emotion. So in that note, you are really going to be feeling anything that you do. So the whole thought of slow dancing, and that's like if you stay at home, slow dancing to your song, and being able to really be sweet about your first date. If it's something where you can actually go to the restaurant or go to the movies, how cool would it be if you could actually get that movie that you went to. I don't know how long you've been together, but wouldn't that be cool? Or if you're brand new, then take her to the movie again. Take the person to the movie again. And then we have your Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, we're talking about mental clarity and having breakthroughs because of it. So with that being said, really being mindful about what it is that brought you two together, that keeps you together. Being, putting that mind part, being mindful of your relationship and being respectful of each other. That's part of the reason that you are so happy with what you're doing right now. And if you aren't as happy as you should be, being more respectful and thinking more about the other person might be what's part of the recipe, Sagittarius. And that's what I'm seeing for you this weekend. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your Valentine's Day edition of your weekend energies. So we are starting out with the Star. I love that card. Oh, and the Sun. Oh, very, very good. Very positive. Oh, wow. 3 power cards for you, Gemini. So Spirit is definitely saying that you're going to have an interesting and powerful Valentine's Day. So what does that mean for you? Well, we're starting out with the Star. The Star is speaking to strong inspiration, positive change, new ideas, and being rewarded for being on the right path. So really being open to some change that's going to be a very positive influence on your relationship, Gemini. So that's good for you and your partner. It's also saying that your creativity is going to be at the tippy top of how this happens. So really thinking with your mind as well as your heart, trusting your intuition, really getting in there. What can I do? What can we do to make each other stronger together? So the Star is really speaking to your emotional state this weekend, saying that the two of you are going to be a cohesive unit. You're going to really be working toward positive change, something that inspires you both to be better. You also have the Sun, and the Sun is talking about nothing but that happiness, success, security, well-being, just super, super positive outcomes. So Gemini, your Valentine's Day is going to be one of those, you need to pinch yourself to make sure you're awake, because it's going to be wonderful. Everything that the two of you could imagine, you want your emotional realm to be, you want your relationship to be, you're going to be achieving it this weekend. Now, not saying it's going to go past this weekend, but what a good way to get it started. And like we said, it's something that you're really inspired to do, and your inspiration is going to spread to your partner. We also have Strength, and I think that's really kind of an interesting card to have in here with your inspirational Star, your super positive Uber all is well card, the Sun. That Strength, just saying that you are going to be have that fortitude, that strength of heart, that makes you know that you can lead and be in charge without being physical, without being, judgmental, without being the boss. You are going to be very open to and willing to work with your partner to make the best possible choices for each other. So a very thoughtful and committed weekend for you. Very, very pleasant. There's all sorts of wonderful things that are coming for you. And like I said, you might feel like you need to pinch yourself to make sure that you're not dreaming. And that is what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello and welcome to your Valentine's Day weekend energies, Aquarius. We are starting, right on. We are starting with the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. So 2 power cards for you in this reading, and you have an emotional card, and a great emotional card. You have the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups, she's talking about a very strong psychic connection to a specific person. So who would that be on Valentine's Day beside your partner, your confidant, the person that you trust to live your life with, to be in a committed, loving relationship with, or someone that you're contemplating doing that with. So very much wanting you to be to be very considerate of that person, for you to consider them as part of your community and bringing you closer together. Then we have the Magician, and with the Magician, he is talking about being very capable of handling anything that comes at you, being in control of all of your suits, all of your elements, and really helping you to keep in touch with your ethereal plane and your real plane, your physical plane. So in that case, being very creative this weekend is probably going to be very easy for you. So perhaps something like writing a love letter to your partner, being very creative and forthright about what it is that makes you love them, and then just brings more emotion and more love to the relationship. Just being very creative. I feel like this is a very good time for that, and so a love letter would be awesome. You also have the Emperor, and with the Emperor, he is asking you to be more responsible and be more self-disciplined when it comes to what you're trying to accomplish. So on that note, you are feeling kind of protective. You're almost like the Emperor for this other person. So being very emotional, very in tune to the other person's needs. And the Queen of Cups is saying that as well. So both she and the Emperor are kind of on each side saying you're going to be feeling very emotionally protective of this person and wanting to really show them what you're made of, show them what you're capable of. So definitely expressing how much you love them, how much you feel for them. So that is what I'm seeing for you this week in Aquarius.